Hello everyone, welcome to your partner in education, Agile Rank Mate. Today, in this episode of Know Your NMAT, we're going to be looking at some sample questions of NMAT related to logical reasoning. Today we're looking at some of these sample questions and how to solve them effectively. So let's start off, shall we? Today we have 4 questions, however all of these questions contain a single direction. So let's look at that first. Directions for questions 1 to 4. Go through the given table and solve the questions based on it. So we have 7 states. We have their total population in lakhs from 2001 and 2006. We have their male population in lakhs from 2001 and 2006. We have their rural population in percentages from 2001 and 2006. And we also have their area in square kilometers. So let's look at the questions first. Question 1 is, what's the percentage increase in the female population in Uttar Pradesh from 2001 to 2006? The second question is, in which of the following states is the number of males per square meter the least in 2006? And question number 3, what's the simple annual growth rate, SAGR, of the female population in Uttar Pradesh from 2001 to 2006? Question number 4 is, what's the average percentage of rural population in the given states in the year 2001? So now that we have these 4 questions, let's start off with the first. Now the first question here is asking us about percentage increase in the female population from 2001 to 2006. Now if you look at the table itself, we don't have female population mentioned here. What we do have is the total population and the male population. So let's write those first. The total population in Uttar Pradesh in 2001 was 1,660 lakhs, and in 2006 it was 1,731 lakhs. You can verify that by looking at it here, 1660 and 1731. Now if you look at the male population, and then in 2001 the number was 875 lakhs, while in 2006 it was 911 lakhs. So now we know the total population and the male population for Uttar Pradesh in 2001 and 2006. All we have to do is subtract male population from total population to get female population. So for 2001, the number would be 1660 minus 875 times 1 lakh. So if you do that, 1660 minus 875, 10 minus 5 is 5, 15 minus 7 is 8, 15 minus 8 is 7, and that's 0. So 785 lakhs is the population of females in 2001. Now in 2006, you had 911 lakhs of males, and the total population was 1731 lakhs. So when you do the operations again, what we get is 820. So now that we know the female population for 2006 and 2001, let's find their difference. The difference of the female population within these 5 years is 820 minus 785, which when you subtract that, 10 minus 5 gives you 5, 11 minus 8 gives you 3, 7 minus 7 is 0, so you get 35 lakhs. So the initial female population was 785 lakhs. The population increased by 35 lakhs throughout 5 years, so that by 2006 you get 820 lakhs of females. Now, we need to find out the percentage increase in the female population in Uttar Pradesh by 2006. So we have to take difference over the initial population, multiply that by 100 to make it 2 percentages. So you get 35 over 785 So when you do that, you get approximately 4.46%. You can just do that here. So we have to divide 35 with 785. So obviously you need to start off with a 0, and then you have to do 350, but still not enough, so another 0. And then for 3,500, 785 goes 4 times. So that gives you 3140. So what we get is 36. So then we need to pull out another 0, again a 4, so you get 4.4 something. So the closest answer here is option E, 4.5%. So option E turns out to be the right option. So it'll go on to 4.46 and so on. So therefore option E, 4.5%, is the right option. The percentage increase in the female population in Uttar Pradesh from 2001 to 2006 is 4.5%. Next question. In which of the following states is the number of males per square kilometer the least in 2006? So over here we have the male population in 2006. We also have the area in square kilometers. All you have to do is find the percentage. All you have to do is divide the male population by the area present in that state, and you'll find the number of males per square kilometer. So we have 5 options. Let's look at these 5 options and see which of them has the least number, the least concentration. Now for Uttar Pradesh, in 2006, you had 911 lakh males, and their area is 238,576. So 911 divided by 238,576. And, we can multiply by 1 lakh in order to make it 911 lakhs. Now for Madhya Pradesh, it'll be 360 lakhs, if I'm not wrong. Yes, it's 360. So 360 times 1 lakh over the area. This time it's 308,144. Then you have Andhra Pradesh, which has a male population of 417 lakhs. So then you have to divide it by the area, which is 275,068. Now in Tamil Nadu, the next state, you have 348 lakhs males. I believe that's the right answer, yes. And the area here is 130058. Finally, we have Orissa. Its male population is 195 lakhs. And its area is 155,707 square kilometers. Now, as you can see, these are big calculations, so we are using averages here. For Uttar Pradesh, the average is close to 382 males per square kilometer. Now all you have to do is take 91100 over 238, and you'll get the answer as close to 382. For Madhya Pradesh, the answer turns out to be 117 males per square kilometer. For that, you can take 336,000 over 308. So 36,000 over 308 gives you a value close to 117. For Andhra Pradesh, it's 400. The value approximates to 152 males. You can get that by taking 41,700 over 275. For Tamil Nadu, the 4th state, you have 348 lakhs over the area. So all you have to do is take 3480 over 13, and you'll get the approximate value, which is 268. And finally, for Orissa, the value is approximated to 125 males. So therefore, all you have to do is divide 19,500 over 155. So there are a lot of zeros and decimal places that you can avoid. We're looking at an approximate number here. So as you can see, Uttar Pradesh is 382, Madhya Pradesh is 117, Andhra Pradesh is 152 males, Tamil Nadu is 268 males, and Orissa is 125 males. Now, in some sources, Madhya Pradesh's male population is given as 177, but if you use a calculator and divide 360 lakhs with 308144, the answer comes out to be closer to 117 and not 177. So therefore, the correct answer is option B, Madhya Pradesh. We're asked to find out the least number of males per square kilometer. For Madhya Pradesh, it's 117. So Madhya Pradesh has 117 males per square kilometer. The rest of the options have values higher than that. The highest is in Uttar Pradesh, followed by Tamil Nadu, and then Andhra Pradesh scores 152, and Orissa has 125. Now, in some of the options, Orissa is given as the least. However, it's because of the fact that Madhya Pradesh is written as 177 instead of 117, whereas in fact, the actual value is closer to 117. So therefore, option B turns out to be the right option. Now let's look at this question. What is the simple annual growth rate, or SAGR, of the female population in Uttar Pradesh from 2001 to 2006? So for that, we need to understand what is the simple annual growth rate. Now, the simple annual growth rate is basically dividing the percentage increase in population over the number of years. Now, in question number 1, we have found out that the value of the percentage increase in female population is 4.46%. This is what we found out in question number 1. And this is between 2001 and 2006, so that's a period of 5 years. So all we have to do is, divide the percentage increase with the number of years in which it has increased, and you'll find the simple annual growth rate. So if you take 446 over 5, 8 fives are 40, you get 4 remaining, 9 fives are 45, and you get 1 remaining. Put in a decimal point, put a 0, 5 twos are 10, and that's a 0. So this is for 446, so if you want to make it 4.46, then you'll have to move the decimal point as well. So the answer for the simple annual growth rate turns out to be 0.892%. So therefore, in this particular question, the right answer is option D, 0.89%. All the other options are incorrect because they're numerically not equal to the simple annual growth rate that we've calculated. The calculated value is 0.892%. 0.89%, that is option D, is the closest value to it, so we consider it to be the right option. Now let's look at the final question of this set. What is the average percentage of rural population in the given states in the year 2001? Well, for that, let's start writing down the rural percentages, right? So we have UP, MP, AP, TN, Orissa, Maharashtra, and West Bengal. Maharashtra and West Bengal. So let's look at the rural population percentages, shall we? Uttar Pradesh has 71% as its rural population in 2001. So as you can see, we're looking for 2001, so 71%. For Madhya Pradesh, it's 72% in 2001. So apparently MP and UP are quite rural states. If you look at Andhra Pradesh, its percentage is 69. For the state of Tamil Nadu, the percentage of rural population is 70. For the state of Orissa, the rural population percentage is 73. For the state of Maharashtra, the rural population is at 68%. And for the state of West Bengal, it's at 69% in 2001. Now, average percentage is basically sum of percentages over the total number of percentages. So we have 7 states, so we have 7 percentages. And when we take the numerator, we have to add all these percentages together. So that's 71 plus 72 plus 69 plus 70 plus 73 plus 68 plus 69. So when we add them all up, you get 492 over 7. Now if you are confused about it, you just need to add it together and you'll get the right answer as 492. Do it yourself. So the sum of the given percentages is 492, and the number of percentages that we have is 7. So 492 over 7, if you calculate that, so 7 goes into 49 7 times. That's 0, so you have a 2. Doesn't go in there, so you put in a 0, and then when you put a point, you can add a 0 here. So 7 goes into 20 twice. That's 14, and 7 goes into 68 times. So therefore, the approximate percentage is 70.28%. So therefore, option D, 70.28%, turns out to be the right option. Now that concludes this episode of Know Your NMAT. We hope you found this episode interesting. For more of our useful and interesting content, don't forget to subscribe to Agile Rank Mate, your partner in education. If you want to get the latest updates from our channel, then please don't forget to hit the bell icon present below the video. So until the next episode, take care, stay alert, bye-bye for now.